Hello! Welcome to the Concord Experience. I'm Justin Smith, digital mouth of the Esports South, and continually disappointed in his intros, which are from the legendary John Rose, a.k.a. Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy, how you doing today?
Good, man. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm better for knowing that you're good. And we have with us a very distinguished guest. We're very thankful to have DPS for the Overwatch Gray Squad here at Concord Esports, Jod Mahfouz, right?
Yep, that is correct. Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Oh, an honor. Whoa, no need to make my ego any bigger. Well, folks, we got one humdinger of a show for you today, so I appreciate you tuning in. Today is a very special show because it's just to highlight how amazing I am, how popular I am, and how I forget to put my phone on vibrate. So just remember that. I'm important. Put in the comments how important you think I am. Because trust me, you're going to undervalue me. Most assuredly.
I would say he's very important.
Oh, yeah. Jod, that's why you're around. So, Jod, question one, how amazing am I and why am I your favorite employee? No, I'm playing. This podcast...
He's about to break your heart and let you know that I am.
Oh, no. No, we're not playing dumb questions.
I have to break it to y'all, but technically do not have a favorite over here.
It's okay. It's okay.
Well, that's all right. I wouldn't want to tell John I was your favorite either. This podcast is brought to you by The Emporium. The Emporium is Southern West Virginia's #1 place for cool stuff that you've been looking for, from RC cars, Matchbox toys, toy trains, and more. Check out The Emporium. They're on Mercer Street, and you make sure you tell them Concord Esports sent you. I am living in esports like what's like a food that's too hot and too cold at the same time? A hot pocket. Esports is a hot pocket for me right now. Worlds is coming to a close. As of the time of this recording, if we're talking about current events in esports, there are 3 Chinese teams from the LPL and 1 Korean team left. There are no Western teams left. Nobody born west of China is now in the League of Legends World Championship Series. So T1 fighting, bring glory. Don't let China win again.
So is T1 like the once everyone is out, just generally everyone start rooting for Faker because he is like the GOAT?
Yes, and interesting statistic: Faker has never lost a best-of-5 series against a Chinese team, ever.
So in Worlds last year, though, was that a best-of-7?
He lost against Korean teams.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
It was a best-of-5, and he lost against Korean teams.
That was what?
DRX. DRX. So, in theory, as long as the math stays true, I'm predicting a T1 World Championship. Faker getting his 4th championship and to be the first 4-time world champion.
Oh, there's other people that have 3?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's been one heck of a road, but I think it's time for the unkillable Demon King to reclaim his place at the top. John, any cool stuff in esports for you?
I believe as of the 8th of this month marks 4 weeks until the first CDL event for COD. Ooh. And the new COD comes out this weekend. So I'm super, super, super excited.
And it wasn't too long ago that Charlotte announced their region local
that I've already put
picking
in
up the Ravens.
Yeah,
right?
So they have yet to announce their roster, but it looks like they're getting Clayster, which is a Faker of Call of Duty. So generally speaking, everyone always roots for Clayster. So unless he's playing Optic, I always root for Clayster. And it's cool seeing him be that close, even though he went to WVU. Man. But I'm super excited. I already put down my vacation day for, I believe it's June 20th through the 23rd to go to that Charlotte event. So I'm super, super, super excited for that.
That's going to be a lot of fun. That's right in our backyard, just like Concord Esports.
2.5, 3 hours?
It could not be closer. Like, I'm going to go there for lunch right after this. John, do you watch any esports?
Well, not much of it. Like, just before I start becoming on the Overwatch team, I used to watch very random stuff on YouTube.
My first esport experience with this guy, he was like, "Have you ever played COD Mobile?" Yeah. And I was like, "I don't play regular COD, much less use my thumbs like that." But it really, I had never had anyone approach me about a mobile game in terms of esports that wasn't a MOBA. I'd had experience talking about Wild Rift, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, Pokemon Unite, and even Mobile Legends Bang Bang. That's the name of the game. It's a real game, and it's the second largest. A company that's constantly being Moon something. They're being constantly sued by Riot because all Mobile Legends Bang Bang is essentially a League clone. Like when League changes their font, Mobile Legends changes their font.
Oh, for real?
Like when League launches an alligator character, they'll launch a crocodile. So like it's
a mirror company.
Oh yeah, 100%. And they can't ever lose. Riot never has won a court case against them, and been profitable with it. So it's really interesting to look it up. But the game isn't bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. And short of Clash Royale, I'd never really been exposed to mobile esports. So it was interesting you shared that with me.
Well, excuse me. So when I was a kid, video games played a big part of my life when I was a kid. So the first game that I mainly got familiar with was Call of Duty, and I mostly played it on PC when I was back in Lebanon. We had a gaming place where me and my friends sometimes we would just
It was like a gaming lounge, like a PC lounge.
Yeah, something like that. Me and my friends we would just walk in and just play Call of Duty most of the time because Call of Duty was the most popular game over there, and then. As the years escalated, I started to quit playing on console and PC because for some reason I felt myself I was useless playing on PC games and the console.
Spoilers, folks. He's not.
He's not.
We'll get to that part of the story.
That's why I shook my head when he said that.
In any case, I decided to move platforms, so I went to mobile platforms and I started to play PUBG Mobile.
Okay, yeah.
That was technically the first shooting game I played on mobile. And then finally COD Mobile came out in 2019, and ever since then it changed a lot. I'm still playing it till this day.
As big as a COD guy as I am, I have never played COD Mobile.
I've only had younger family members play it on iPads, and they're always complaining at all times about bots and stuff.
Yeah.
So I admit I got a little bit of a bias against it, but your energy towards it really made me reevaluate my opinion on what a mobile shooter could be. So thank you for that. But you hopped into a bunch of details, and I want to backtrack. I want to go way back, and I want to talk. So Jod, you're from Lebanon. Where in Lebanon?
Well, I was born in a mountain called Hermel. This is where my father, my grandmother, and my grandfather are from. And then after I was born, I recently moved to Beirut, which is the capital of Lebanon.
Yeah.
And I grew up there ever since then. I lived for most of my life for 17 years in Lebanon. And I came here to the US in the summer of 2021. After I was done with my final exams.
Well, very good. So Concord was your first collegiate experience, or did you take college classes when you were in Lebanon?
Well, no. So I moved here in 2021 in the U.S. For my senior year of high school.
Oh, very good. And where was that? Where did you go to high school?
Well, I went here in West Virginia, in Charleston, and my high school was George Washington High School.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're practically a local.
Technically, yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, okay. West Virginian. Might be your second home. We're super glad to have you in our ranks.
Thank you.
So, George Washington, did your colleagues in high school play video games like you? Were they oh yeah, mobile games? Boo, get you a PS4.
Well, no, not really. They did not play mobile games. I was technically the only one playing mobile games at the time. But usually me and my friends, we would share conversations about COD or even some other random games. Most of the time it would be about horror games like Five Nights at Freddy's, or even gosh, what is this game again called?
Outlast.
Yes, Outlast, and PUBG in general on PC as well.
Well, good. I know myself, being the esports boomer, I come from a lineage of MOBAs, but I'm always intrigued to hear about how people got into esports. And you have such an amazing story from a collegiate esports perspective, because you didn't come in to esports as a freshman. You came in from an American high school. You started as an employee.
I did.
We started with you as a facility worker for us in our practice rooms, and you're a fantastic worker. I've never seen our break room cleaner than a shift after job work.
Thank you. I'm very flattered.
Well, you should be. You're a hard worker, and we appreciate that. But you were with us. When did you start with Concord Esports working?
Well, ever since like the fall of 2022.
Okay.
So when I first moved here, I was a freshman. And I didn't do much on campus when I was a freshman because I didn't know anyone, I didn't have friends, so I was practically alone most of the time. And then
we gotta fix that freshman experience. I promise it's not like that all the time. Y'all come on to Concord. We got stuff to do.
It's not like that all the time. Like you said, it's not like that all the time. But yeah, so and then there was this one night where esports decided to make like some kind of Mario type of game.
Community event?
Yeah, community event in the gaming lounge up there. And so I got interested and I went there, and this is when I met Austin for the first time.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to do that to you. That wasn't our goal. No, I'm playing. So you met Austin. What made you be like, you know what, that guy, I'm gonna work for him?
Well, that wasn't really the case at first. I told him that I was interested in playing esports, even though because I used to play COD on PC, and then I thought maybe I can try to pick it up again. So I decided to talk with Austin and talk things out about it. And then when one night I decided to like come here for tryouts for COD. It went down. It went. I was going to say a bad word, but I would not. I'm gonna keep my profanity good. But yeah, it was not good at all. I was horrible. I'm going to say I was horrible.
Man.
At playing COD again. But yeah. But then Austin gave me the choice to work as a facility worker, and then one day I just went up to him. Hey, so about that facility worker job you told me about. I would like to consider it and start working here. And then he welcomed me. He introduced me to Nathan, also known as Fuji here. He was like the facility manager before.
At that time, was he still Dr. Fuji?
No, I think he was just like...
Was it already switched? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I didn't know Fuji much back then.
Before that? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuji didn't know Fuji much either, apparently.
But yeah, and then I also met Corbin. He worked here before me for a little bit. And then ever since then, they taught me everything that I was supposed to be doing as a facility worker. My first task was to build chairs.
Oh, that's what
we got all those chairs in one shipment, right?
Yeah, mostly.
So it was a bunch of pallets out in front of Ray Hall, and you guys just put them together?
Yep. It was most of the time me and Corbin, or sometimes just like be myself or Corbin himself, and sometimes Fuji by himself.
Phew, that's a job.
I'm telling you, it was not like the best type of job.
So at first you were like, what did I sign up for?
Exactly. When I started to because it was actually my first time building chairs, and I'm
shocked. Every child I can remember vividly. I'd wake up in the morning, mom and dad'd be like, "You want to build chairs?" I'd be like, "Yeah, let's build some chairs." That's how you were robbed of a vivid Mason-based, chair-based childhood, John. I'm disappointed. I hope one day we can continue to let you play with the chairs. But go ahead. I interrupted with a fond memory of my chair-building youth. Please
no, it's
continue.
fine. But the thing I'm glad I did not come in time for was when Fuji and Corbin had to build the tables. I'm kind of glad I did not come at that time yet. But
I too share a very vivid memory of the tables and chairs, because the first year in 2018, there was 3 of us as well that had to build. At the time, there was only 16 of us, so we only had to build 16 desks and 16 chairs. I can only imagine what you had to do, which is probably more than triple that by the time I left.
Well, yeah. I'm telling you right now, it was like not the best fun job ever.
Yeah.
But we ended up finishing it in like.
And it's the chairs we sit in today.
Yes.
Fantastic work, John. Really, you missed your calling. So you worked for us for a year.
Correct.
And I met you in
spring of 2023.
Yeah, that's right. A few months ago. So my question is, now you have worked with us for a while. I remember at the start of this semester approaching you being like, so I heard you want to play a game. And you had been playing with Fuji, correct?
Correct.
So we're talking Overwatch, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
So I approach you, and we're looking to complete an academy roster. And you're like, okay, let me try out, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about that experience for you, because this was very different from your Overwatch tryout. I mean, from your Call of Duty tryout.
Yeah, well, when I first made it here, I had no experience about Overwatch. Like, I did not know what Overwatch was. I did not know anything about the lore. I did not know anything about the characters. I did not know about anything. So, last year, Corbin, he was the one who mainly introduced me to Overwatch. And, yeah, he told me, yeah, it's a fun game. Just, like, try it out, because it's, like, a very popular game here. I told him, all right, sure, I'll give it a try. And then we hopped in together so that he can guide me and all. And the first character I played was in the DPS selection. It was Genji.
I was really expecting Reaper. I was really expecting.
We get there.
We get there in
okay.
a second.
Okay.
But yeah, the first hero I technically picked up was Genji.
Okay.
And then he made me try out for tanks. The first one I played was technically an easy one. It was Orisa.
That was my main. I loved Orisa.
And yeah, but I wasn't at first. I was like not a big fan of it because, to be fair, which is kind of a small excuse, I had no idea how the game worked. So I technically did not enjoy it much at first. But then, as the months kept coming, Fuji and I started to like play Overwatch a lot more. And then this is where I start to like pick up a lot more heroes like Soldier, Sojourn, and Reaper. And
Nothing but DPS.
yeah, DPS was like the main role I decided to stick to because I liked. My mentality is I like to attack,
Yeah.
but I also like to keep my distance away sometimes. So like I like to engage but not engage it too much at the same time.
Okay.
But then, and then summer came, and I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe I should give a chance
Yeah.
to Overwatch. And then this is when I came to you and you heard about the information that I wanted to join possibly the Overwatch team. And then I tried out with Mr. Business, and he's the main Overwatch player for varsity.
He is the captain of the varsity
And
squad.
He is the captain. I tried out with him, and I tried out with some of the varsity members, and he evaluated my skills and my strong points and weak points, and then I just made it on the Overwatch Academy team.
And it's been history since then.
Yeah.
Over a series of difficult matches, a few forfeits from the opponent, and some stompings, you guys are now undefeated.
We are.
Yeah, 6 weeks, completed season, Navigators division.
NECC.
NECC, the
NECC.
undefeated team.
Number one seed in their side of the bracket, or number one seed on what? Do you know what bracket y'all are, or what side y'all are on? Is it Mid East A?
I think Mid East A or
Okay.
Mid East B, something
Okay.
around that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I honestly I did not expect for like my first time being on a actual esports team, it will go very well for myself. And
This is the first time an academy team and an Overwatch team in general for Concord has ever gone undefeated.
And you lacked the faith in yourself that we've had the whole time. We can tell you we had full faith in this squad to perform, and we're really glad that you did.
I'm not gonna lie to you, the first time I joined the Overwatch team, I kind of doubted myself a lot of my own potential, because I felt like most of my teammates were like really good and all that, and then it kind of like kicked a spark inside of myself and saying I want to get better as well, because I feel like I'm holding the team back. I don't want to be that type of guy, so I practiced consistent. I can't say that word.
You can, consistently.
Consistently.
You know what? We didn't put you on the consistent team. We put you on the Overwatch squad.
Yes.
So that's fine. That worked out just fine, Jod.
Yeah.
Jod, I have to tell you, it has been a pleasure getting to know you as a person and getting to see you grow as a player. your team have more fun than any other squad in the building. You guys are always laughing. You're winning. It's lightning in a bottle.
Yep.
You can't catch that, and we're very thankful for you all, especially you, bud.
Thank you. Don't forget about the screaming part. We scream all the time.
Overwatch doesn't have an indoor voice.
No, they
I'm
don't.
just convinced. I've seen 3 rosters now,
Yeah.
and all of them talk like they've never been taught how to whisper or talk at a normal level.
They'll
You
call
get
out
any
for one
stimulation.
character and they scream it 25 times.
Oh, dear God, man, it's too much. It's too much. Well, John, is there any closing comments with regard to your esports adventure you'd like to share with our audience?
So again, I did not expect myself to end up on the esports academy team, but then again, I practice and practice, and now here I am with my team. We're having a lot of fun. We're undefeated, and we're gonna keep on going undefeated as much as we can. And I hope this goes very well for most of us, because I love my team. I respect them a lot, and I'm having a lot of fun with them.
Jod, that makes my heart happy,
Yep.
and I'm so glad you're with us. Just know you can be here too. Go ahead, check us out, concord.edu/esports. We are available for application 24 hours a day. Once you apply, we'll reach out, we'll get you on our Discord and get you a tryout if you're a high school potential. If you're already at Concord, what are you doing? Come on down, talk to us. We're constantly looking for new players. Different levels of experience are welcome at all times, so please, make sure you reach out. John, any pluggables?
Our socials are going to be in the doodly-doo down below, as well with the link to our merch, where we just launched the Christmas sweaters as of last week. They're only available until January, so you better get them while you can.
Oh, I'm gonna buy them right now.
We are now
There's
in
4 different colors. We're experimenting with it. We got white, green, maroon, and gray, or like a dark charcoal. But yeah, it's the first time we've done multiple colors as an option, so we're going to see how that goes.
We're now in week 3 of the campaign for holiday sweaters, and as I continue to berate your ears with please buy the sweater. It's so nice. Do you realize the amount of work that we had to put in to argue for a holiday sweater? Like, there are people that will never experience that level of difficulty in their life.
It's hard.
John busted his back, ran uphill both ways in the snow under the burning sun to bring you these holiday goodies. So please check them out. Acquire with a K.ca. John, anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
John, is there anything you would like to plug? Podcast, classwork, maybe a play? I know by the time this podcast airs, your play will be done.
Yes, so this week will be showtime for the Thanksgiving play that me and some other cast members we've been working on for a few months. Not really a lot, but like 2 to 3 months almost. And I'm pretty excited to perform it. Check it out, honestly. It's a lot of fun. Kind of an interesting story, but it is a lot of fun.
Whoa, we're about to get some spoilers, folks. I'm going to stop you there, Jod. Folks, if you see Jod or any of the performers in a Thanksgiving story, if you see any of them in that, please let them know how proud of them you are. I hope you went to see it. A little too late to plug, but we'll bring it up and we'll give you a pat on the shoulder. I, for one, want to again welcome you to the Concord Esports Arena. Come on out. We're going to be going on break here soon.
Yep.
Please keep an eye on our socials to see when match nights are, because once match nights are done and we take our winter break, you're going to go without. You're going to be stuck at home without anything to do, begging and pleading that you would have came out to the Concord Esports Arena to have our delicious concessions and our fantastic matches. And that's not going to be in your life until come the spring in January or February. So what are you waiting for? Come on out. John, I want everybody that's watching this to come to our arena for the upcoming matches. Here in a few weeks, we're going to announce our next showcase match.
This one's huge.
I cannot believe we were able to score this, and folks, you're not going to want to miss the news. As always, make sure check out Doodly-Doo down below. All kinds of information, things that you can do. But most importantly, have a good day. You take care now.